Sunday, April 17th, and I'm out in my garden putting together, it is called a smart garden. Looks like this. Really easy to put together. I needed a little bit something extra to my brain, I'm sorry you guys, to plant stuff. Excuse me, to plant some stuff. So I found this garden. It wasn't that cheap, believe it or not. It was at Home Depot. I think it was about 75 bucks, which I find ridiculous, but we are in an inflationary period in our economy, so I went and got it. I got it the other day when I picked up some other planters and stuff when that weekend when I did my strawberries. So I'm putting it right here next to the asparagus bed. So it's not that hard. I've already put two pieces together. So let me finish doing this and I'll let you see what I'm doing. Something together, there's always that last nut and bolt that doesn't want to go. Well, there are hinges here, and for some reason this last hinge doesn't want to go in there, but I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna make it go in there. got it together. It wasn't as tough as it looked. This black thing on the inside is actually a weed barrier, and as you can see, it has stickies to stick on the inside of the Smart Garden. I'm not going to stick these because guess what? I may not want to keep this here, and I don't want it attached and whatever. And if it goes bad, I have a whole bunch of weed barrier in rows that I could stick in here at the bottom. So yeah, I'm just going to fill this up with some more soil and then figure out what I want to plant here. I might be planting wheat here. I'm not sure. But I will be planting some type of food here. And there's something else I want to show you. Let me go move the camera. I don't know if you can see it. Let me move this down, turn this. This is my soil sifter. I finally put it together. Okay. And I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see something else. So it has these nails right here. As you can see, I did not put them all the way in the ground because I want to be able to move the soil sifter. But yeah, I can now take soil in pots, sift it, clean it out, put a little container at the bottom, get the clean soil, and take out the large particles that are in it. So I finally put this together, and it comes with a nifty little shovel thing right here. Hello everyone, I am back. Okay, I never get the camera right, do I? So I'm actually sitting here planting potatoes. I have a lot of, these are called, they're red potatoes, but they're called russet Burbanks. And I got these from Gurney's. They have fully chitted. This particular one, if I had sprouts on the other side, I can actually cut this potato in half and plant them both in the soil. But I usually never do that because I plant my potatoes in containers and I only have so many containers. So I usually plant the full potato. But just so you know, once they sprout all over like this one, I could probably cut this one in 2 or 3 ways and plant them and get more potatoes. But I'm not going to do that because like I said, I only have so much room. So when you're planting a potato, if you're new to gardening, you're going to plant the sprouts up. Okay? Because your potatoes, this is what's going to create like a bush on top. And your potatoes sprout out and they grow at the bottom. It's a root vegetable. And then you just place it in there. Like I just, I don't know if you could see. Like I just did right there. And then you just cover it with soil. That's all you do. So I have these, and I also have, I believe these are russet potatoes. And I do have a couple of containers. I'm going to plant 4 per container this time. I usually do like 3, but I'm going to do 4 because I have so many potatoes and I want to plant them all. And I plant them deep in here. And believe it or not, this container had bee balm in it and it died. So I just took the bee balm that was in here and smashed it up in the soil. And I, even when there's nothing in the container, I tend to water my soil so that way it stays workable. And I'm just taking these potatoes and putting them in here. So let's see. Trying to get this bag from around this sprout here. I want the full sprout to go in there. See if I can get it. Again, you see, I could cut this into 2, and there's a little sprout right there, but I'm going to plant it right there, the whole thing. Like I said, I only have so many containers, and cover it up. And I'm going to do one more. Ooh, move, flies. See, I could cut that one probably 3 ways. When I got these potatoes, they hadn't chitted at all. There was nothing on it. And I just let them sit in a closed container, and look what happened. And just sit it in there. And that is it. So I have a couple of more containers to plant. And I'm not going to videotape that because I plant potatoes every year and you can see me harvesting them or whatever on another video. But I just wanted to show you a quick tidbit on how to plant potatoes. Okay? So I'll be back with you in a minute to see what I'm going to plant in this little smart garden. I still have no idea what I'm going to plant here. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Correction, these are called red Pontiac. Not the other ones are called the Burbank russet. These are called the red Pontiac potatoes. Hey, so I'm under my covered patio trying to take a little bit of time away from the sun right now. But remember, I took this from the broccoli and put it over here because it broke off where they have dried, and I am going to try to get the seeds out of them. This will be the only plant that I'll get seeds out of because the birds are eating all the seeds out there. That's okay, that's what they do, but I'm going to see what I can get out of here. Got my envelope here. See if I could just crack it open. So weird, when I do stuff off the camera, it works. So this one didn't have any seeds, okay? Take, this one looks like it got some seeds. See if I can get anything out. I did. I got a couple of little seeds. So excited. Thing is trying to keep the envelope open. Okay. So, got like 4 little ones. Let's see. I thought these would be easier to crack open. Every time I get on camera, nothing's ever easy. Oop. Got some. There they go. Now they're falling out. These are some tiny seeds. I don't know if you can see them down in there. They're little. Okay, so I'm going to finish this and then come back to you guys because these seeds are taking a minute and it's nice and cool under here. So I'm going to enjoy this little cool breeze I'm getting right now. I'll be back. So I'm right here with my Santa Rosa plum tree, and I have been worried about this branch right here because it's like leaning. It actually has, let me turn the camera around, sorry. It actually has a lot of fruit on it. It's green right now, but it also has cracks. I don't know if you can see the cracks. So I have a lot of ribbon and I'm gonna try to tie it up right now. See if I could put the camera right there. I've been kind of concerned about it, and And I just don't want it to break off. So yeah, I'm kind of tying it. Because it's been flying in the wind. Be right back, you guys. I hope this car hurry up and go because I don't want to. Just a moment. Okay, it turned off its music. I didn't want to have an issue with YouTube because that car was passing by playing its music. It's always good to keep some type of ties for trees and stakes. If you're new to gardening. I just dropped my scissors. Yeah, it's been kind of concerning me. Just been seeing little fissures right there. And this branch, I don't know if you can see it. Sorry. This branch right here has a low hanging fruit on it. It's a dead leaf right there. I mean, it's been really blowing in the wind. And maybe I should put some more at the top here. Yeah, that's been like really kind of concerning me. In fact, while I'm over here, I see a stake that I can put on the cherry tree right here. It's kind of leaning. See a couple of trees leaning, so I'm going to take care of these. I was going to test the soil sifter, but I have time. Put it on this one, and then kind of, maybe if I put all these together. Yeah, it's really been kind of concerning me. I just don't want it to snap in the wind. Oh, now it's really leaning, gosh. Okay, that's not going to work. I wish it was a way for me to pull it. Well, maybe I could just tie these together. I don't know. We're going to see. Just don't want to break my tree. Maybe pull them back this way. Maybe if I, bring these together here. Hope this works. Wow. But then you don't want to put them too tight together, you know? And then Sorry, you guys, I'm just looking at everything. Like I say, I like to capture everything on video so you could see. Well, that's pretty much, I mean, I put a tie right here and a tie right there. So it's a lot of fruit. As you can see, this branch right here was tucked under there, so I pulled it out. It is what it is. And it looks like I need to get to a cherry tree over here, an apple tree, and this other Santa Rosa plum. So let me get to my trees and then I'll show you what I did. Okay, so I was able to put a couple of stakes in. Let me show you what I did. So I put one in. Sorry, this is the apple tree. So I put a little stake in because it was leaning and tied it right there. Not really tight. This is the other Santa Rosa plum. It was leaning, so I put a stake in and just tied it. Of course, this is the Santa Rosa plum I showed you earlier. I'm still kind of concerned about it, but not as much. Then come around here. This is the Ultra Dwarf Snow Queen nectarine. This was kind of leaning, and I am concerned about this nectarine tree because I've only found only one nectarine on it. I haven't found any more, and the flowers and everything are all gone. So we'll see if anything else comes about this. And my cherry tree here, this one was really leaning, so as you can see, I put a stake and a tie in it. So I thought I would handle these situations before anything bad happens. I really need to get my hula hoe and come out here and weed, but I'm not going to do that right now because I have other concerns going on. So here we are at the soil sifter. I get to sit down for a minute. Sorry, you can hear that noise. Let me push this down. Whew. Sit down for a minute. Okay, so I have this little container you put under the soil sifter right here to sift soil. Sorry, just a moment. Let me bring the camera down a little bit more. Move my seat back a little bit more. So this is just a demonstration of what it does, and then I'm going to get back to getting ready to plant my corn here. I need to add more soil. So I'm just going to dig some soil out of here. Can you guys even see what's going on? You probably can't even see. Let me move the camera back some more so you guys can see. Flies. I think that's a little bit better. So I'm just taking some soil. This is just a sample right now. And I would probably do this with some of the old soil I have sitting in pots over there, but I just kind of wanted to demonstrate what it does. And then I take this and sift the soil. Now this particular garden bed has a lot of rocks in it, but it works. Has a lot of rocks, but it was working. And you sift the soil. Maybe I need to use some different soil. Let's see. You sift it. It leaves the big stuff in here, and then you have cleaner soil at the bottom. So I think this would be good if you're going to plant like carrots or certain root plants in a specific soil. But I think this is a good idea. It did get most of the big stuff out. I don't know if you can see it. And you just throw it back in your thing. Right now I'm going to get these rocks out of here. But that is basically what it's called, a compost soil sifter. What it does. It makes your soil a lot more smoother. And you just turn it in. And it's a thing in here that turns. And it sifts out the big impurities and leaves it in here, and then you just take that stuff out and throw it out. It's a nifty, handy dandy machine here. And I didn't hammer down the nails to leave it here permanently because I may want to move it. But that's it. I just kind of wanted to demonstrate that. I got kind of sidetracked with my trees, but I wanted to show you that right there. So let me go ahead, put some more soil in this bed, and then I'm going to start planting corn. I got about 20 corns. I think last year I did about 30, 36. It was way too many for the garden bed. This year I'm doing 5 rows of 4 corns, and that's it. So I'll show you when I'm done. corn, meaning I took them out of the shed yesterday and just let them sit in normal weather. Hope you can hear me. And then I took them out of the shed this morning and just let them sit in the sun. Also, while my seedlings are in the shed, I have a fan on osculate, and there's always air hitting the fan, and that helps make the plants stronger so that they don't break. Now, from what my mother tells me is that we are supposed to have rain on Thursday. You saw me unwinding the roots on the corn, planting them, so I'm hoping that these roots take hold before Thursday. I don't know if we're supposed to have a hard torrential rain, but she's saying that there's supposed to be some rain Thursday and Friday. What else did I want to tell you? I can't. Oh, the reason why I don't have this water on real hard is because I don't want to break the plants. They've never been watered on top before, so I don't want to like shock them and hurt them or anything. So I'm lightly watering the bed for a long time here. Okay, so once I'm done, I'll come back and show you what else I'm going to plant today. So I just planted these flower bulbs. This is called the Gladiosis Pink Supreme. The Gladiosis Trade Horn. It's red. Some more Trade Horn. Some more Pink Supreme. Gladiosis, a mixed variety. And Gladiosis Jester. All of these flowers I got from the Dollar Tree. So now all I have to do now is go ahead and water the garden bed. And then I'm going in the house for a few hours. And then maybe around 5:30, I'm going to come back out and water everything. And that is about it for today. Okay, have a good day, everyone. It's time for me to go in the house. Hello, everybody. I'm in my garden for my final, I call it working of the day. Let me show you what I did out here. So I went ahead and planted the little trees, I call them little trees, that I had inside of the shed. This is the blue passion flower. I believe it creates passion fruit. I just put 2 stakes in there, kind of hold it up. This is the coffee plant. This is the ginger. And this is rice. I did not put holes in the bottom of this container. This is a long grain rice that I got from M.I. Gardner. And I'm hoping that this works out. I really, really am. And over here, I planted spring wheat. Sorry, you guys. I put my selfie stick in the house. Spring wheat. I learned about this from Epic Gardener. And this is in the Smart Garden that I showed you earlier in the video. Now I'm just watering it real well. I hear that you have to water it in the beginning really well. And that is it. It's definitely going on 6:30. I'm going to go ahead and water the remainder of my garden. And then I'm going to go in the house and take a nice hot shower. And then I'm in the bed for the night. So as I always say, please find peace within yourself. And please, please be peaceable with each other. Please enjoy this beautiful Sunday evening. a beautiful evening. Bye.